You got to go to, you went to Ozzy's last show?
Yeah, me and Jim Florentine. Florentine got me my first paid gig in comedy. He's my oldest friend in comedy. And we knew Sabbath was doing one more show. So we went to London and Birmingham, booked a couple of gigs just to pay for the trip.
Yeah.
And we did get to go to the show. I'm so happy we went.
Yeah?
Yeah. And we said hello to Ozzy briefly at the end. Again, he was very frail at that point. He was in a wheelchair, but we still got to say hello, and I'm really happy we got to say hi at least. And hey, man, love the show. It was great. It was an unbelievable trip. We went to the Black Sabbath house. We did a video where you ever see the original Black Sabbath album cover? There's a woman in front of this ominous house. And we went there and we actually went up and looked inside. It was it was like, again, with your dumb friend, it's like, we should have done this 40 years ago.
Yeah.
Like the fact that we did this in our late 50s, we should both be fucking pushed into a ditch. Two idiots.
Oh, dude, yeah. Well, there's also shit you get into on the road. Did you get to see Jack or Kelly or
Yes, I saw both of them backstage.
Jack's awesome. I don't know Kelly.
She's a sweetheart, and she actually she told me she was getting married, and she was very sweet, and Jack is always great. And it's funny, the day Ozzy died, I was supposed to be in LA doing Jack's podcast. I was going out after Sabbath to LA for a day to do the podcast, and the day before, whatever, they canceled. They're like, yeah, Ozzy died. So, it sucks. Nobody was expecting it this soon.
Do you feel like as you get older and people like heroes start to kind of disappear? What is that kind of like?
You do see, it's almost like I look at us like we're on a production line. Like, you know what I mean? Like going this way, and the more of them that drop off the end, you're like, uh-oh, my turn is coming. Like, but I also am grateful. Like, it makes you grateful. Like, you get to know people. You get to meet people you love. Who's the biggest hero you've met since you've been doing stand-up that you actually got to talk to?
That's a good question.
Or even the first one?
Probably Chris Rock, I think.
Really?
Like for comedic hero, for sure. Like getting to meet him I thought was pretty special. Chris Pratt, I really liked getting to meet just because I think there's something really special about him. Like I think he's a great entertainer, but there's something I think really special about him.
Are you shocked when they're fans of yours too? Like, have you had anybody that you love who like
Jason Momoa? Like the other day I was walking through somewhere and this big arm comes out and just pulls me in. It was just like two different areas past and there was an open door in between them. And I was just like, oh my God. And I said, it's the guy from Shark Tank, right? I fucked up. And he just started laughing. He was like, and he said whatever show it was or whatever. But he was just really nice and like,
and he likes your show.
And he just said, hey man, I just want to let you know that I'm a fan of yours. And yeah, things like that, especially like if it's sometimes like a male figure, I think it like I didn't have a lot of that when I was a kid. I didn't have like any male ever like being like, I'm a fan of yours or like I like what I just didn't have any of that energy in my life. Right. And so like even little moments like that, like to me are big, Even Dustin Poirier, he and I becoming friends over the years.
Oh, I love him. He's one of the few guys in the UFC I haven't met. I love Dustin.
Yeah. I mean, he kind of changed my life in some ways of like, just checking in, what's up, just little things like that, it makes you, I don't know, like having like a tough figure that's like, I'm looking out for you, just some little thing like that, even though it's not, even it just kind of, it attaches itself to an old place in me that was missing part of a magnet.
Yeah, 100%.
And when those click, it like makes you feel something.
There's a weird thing too, when you have figures like that in your life who are checking in on you, there's like a weird sense of like accountability in a way, like even though you're just friends, but you still don't want your friend to say, hey, how you doing? And you go, fucking, like you want to at least be doing something good. And your friends can keep you somewhat accountable. Like, you know what I mean? And not in the way that, people use it now. Like, you got to be accountable for what you said. Like, that shitty fucking online gotcha nonsense these children are doing. But I mean, like when you're personally just feeling like, I don't want to let this guy down and have him think I'm an asshole.
Right. I'm going to get out of bed today or I'm going to go do this extra thing. Just little things like that keep people inspired. And then I think we all do that for each other in some ways, Like, I'll get that feeling sometimes like, I'm just going to rattle this off to this person. Even if they don't hit me back, that's fine.
That's right.
Just let them know, hey man, I'm thinking about you. Just let you know, I think you're great or I care about you. You're doing great today. Just little things like that, And I think sometimes my brother's like, well, those are things you really wish that people would say to you. And I'm like, that's fine. But I think the feeling I get is that I want to share it with somebody else. So it's still okay, right?
100%. And you're right. And the older you get and the more people that die, like the more people like that die of natural cause, overdose, suicide. I mean, we've all, sure, those things happen. But when they start just dying of like heart issues or things that like are people things, you're like, oh, fuck. So you start telling people you love them more and like, hey, man, I miss you. Like, I'm not afraid to tell guys, hey, I miss you. Because like, there's one day you're going to be like, I wish I could say that to this person. So I say it. Like, you know what I mean? And I when Patrice died, he's just an example. There's nothing in our relationship that went unsaid. Like, there's nothing I wish, oh, man, I wish like, we had a complete relationship. You know what I mean? Like, and you make sure that with your close friends, you have complete relationships. So there's nothing that you go like, oh my God, for the rest of my life, I'm going to wish that they knew that I felt this way. Do you know what I mean? Like, and that's really important to me now is like these complete relationships. Like if Bobby, not to jinx Bobby, but if Bobby or Anthony or one of my dropped it, they know how I feel.
Right.
We know it's not like it went unsaid.